It's the 2K.
Hello, everybody. Ernie John, the Jet Smith. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Miami, as the Heat go up against the Brooklyn Nets. Looking at the Nets, they lost Game 1 in this matchup earlier this season. They'll see them 4 times in all, looking to even the series with a win tonight. We come up to the midway point of the season. Kenny, we're seeing some of the veterans who started slower now picking up the pace.
Well, I think early on, a lot of times, if you've been in the playoff for some veterans, the early going in the season is a little mundane. But then as you start seeing the light at the tunnel, they don't pace themselves anymore. And you want to make sure that you're in playoff position to make something special happen at the end of the year.
Excellent use of the word mundane, by the way. How about you, Shaq?
Well, Monday, experience told me when you need to go hard and when you need to pull back. You know, the best veterans will be there when it matters the most.
That's mundane, not
okay, I
Monday.
thought he said Monday.
Like mundane,
My bad.
Tuesday, Wednesday,
Okay.
Thursday.
Got it, my bad.
Two different things.
Here's Kevin Harlan.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of...
We're live, the home of the Miami Heat, American Airlines Arena in downtown Miami, Florida. There's no better time of year than the holidays for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. The Heat trying to take advantage of their home court in this one before leaving Miami. They're one of the most dangerous teams in the NBA right now. No question, they've won 7 of their last 8.
And this is a team they'll see a lot of 4 times total this season. The first game went their way. We'll see if they can push it to a 2-0 lead tonight.
And guys, doing it here in the second game, again, would be huge. I mean, it would really establish them as the dominant figure, the dominant team in these matchups.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Young is out there with Johnson. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then it's Jarrett Jack. And it's Bogdanovich in at the shooting guard. And it's blocked by Dang. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Basket is good. The assist from Bosh. Allen's got 5 points so far.
Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play.
Dishes it to Bogdanovich. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And he bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right there for sure.
He'll take those all day.
It's Allen on the wing, defended by Jack. Jack against Allen. Right side a screen. It's Allen with the drive. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
The Heat shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
Now here is Jack. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Orlando. And here's the fast break. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, thank you. I was able to talk with Lionel Hollins for just a moment. He said the key to this matchup will be their ability to limit the quality looks close to the basket. When facing a team like this one, he said, you don't stand a chance giving up easy looks inside. Guys?
Thanks again, Doris. And here is Jack, following the three-pointer by Freak. Lopez a screen. And Jack, here we go. And that one's good. Jack's got his second basket of the game.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Allen kicks to Whiteside, and he gets it to go.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the night. And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. Now here's Allen. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. Whiteside a screen on Jack. Allen against Jack. Lopez over to help. And the Nets with possession here. Young dishes to Jack. Lopez a screen. Allen against Jack. Back to Young. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
The drive by Allen, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Here's Jack, following the score by Miami. Here's Young, and it's sent back by Bosch. Wade outside, and another basket for Miami.
They got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
Now here is Jack. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Dang. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good on the 13-footer. Johnson's got his first basket of the night.
Check out these handles. That's rush hour handle. Not midday, not early morning. That's rush hour handle. That nasty spin just froze the defender. Well, a lot of tough teams in this league. Here's where Brooklyn sits right now. 9th in steals. 10th. Shooting from deep as well. This is a strong suit for this team, knocking down those shots from behind the arc.
And let me add a few words about all their steals. I mean, they bring that toughness and aggression defensively. You don't get to be a top 10 team in that category by accident.
Now here's Allen. 12 points for him. They set the pick. Down low. Nick Roberts, the pass to Stokes, and he gets the bucket.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Lee kicks to Jack. He dishes it to Bargnani. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly, that's the right look. The decision was good, he just didn't execute.
Jack against Allen. Pick by Bargnani. The dish to Lee. Bargnani with the ball. Stokes there. They get it back. Robinson. No good with the layup.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Allen against Jack. Allen left side. Nick Roberts down low. He's guarded by Johnson. And the shot is good.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Outside Jack. Excellent D there from Allen. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Heat lead by 9. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
And I can't quit. All I know is HBK, yeah, you know how
Nets head coach Lionel Hollins known for his no-nonsense style, but he'll tell you he's still got a good sense of humor.
I told them all, you can joke with me, you can laugh at me. I'm not perfect. You'll see me hobbling out there on the court. You'll see me stumble as I'm trying to show you a defensive move. It's funny.
I still don't. And a new group in for the Heat. Josh McRoberts has checked in for Jarnell Stokes. Dang comes in for Chris Bosh. Dwayne Wade's checked in for Winslow. And Allen subbed in for Goran Dragic. And a new group in for the Nets. Lopez, he's checked in for Jason Smith. Thomas Robinson comes in for Bargnani. Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Thaddeus Young. And Jared Jack has subbed in for Courtney Lee. Setting the floor for the Nets, we've got Bogdanovich. Brook Lopez is out there with Robinson. Then it's Johnson, and it's Jack in at the point. And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hawks had a huge game. He ended up with 56 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
He got right to the cup using that screen.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Move the ball.
1:16 left in the first half. It's stolen by Johnson. In transition, here come the Nets. Johnson's got the ball.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number one right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Heat?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
You know, we've seen them bearing their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. I mean, that's a good start for them.
Now here's Allen. He's got 12. Wade kicks to Allen. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from 12. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Allen's got 14.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And Jack, here we go. Sweet little floater. He has 6.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Nobody near Allen. Allen with another miss.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Robinson a screen on Wade. Johnson in the corner. Lets it go. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And even 3-on-3 break. Allen outside. So we've reached the end of the first half of play.
Hi, Kevin. I'm here with...
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Allen. He has 14 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
Wade and Dang are the 2 and 3. The big men are Bosh and Whiteside, and it's Allen in at the point. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Looking at Miami, they took their win in their last game against the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
And the double clutch layup in that situation, that's just him playing to the crowd, guys.
Jack dishes to Lopez. Back to Jack. Nets passing it around. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been fantastic from three-point land in the last 10. Number 1, the Heat.
The main factor, I think, is the great spacing. That has led to wide-open, long-range shots, and that's why we see the great numbers from the 3.
He doesn't get the second one.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
And that is good. And that's now 19 points for Freak.
And that's his M.O. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Johnson up top. He's covered by Deng. Lopez outside. And Jack, here we go. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Jack's got 8 points.
What an offender. Oh, man, that's awesome. He's taking them to school right there.
The Heat shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Hassan Whiteside.
That free throw, no good. And the Heat with some changes. Winslow's checked in for Dang. And it's Dragic in for Dwayne Wade. And then for Brooklyn, Bargnani comes in for Brook Lopez. And Lee's subbed in for Bogdanovich. Now here is Jack. He's got 8. Here's Johnson. That's good. Johnson's got it back down to within single digits for the Nets.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Allen against Jack. It's Allen with the drive. The stupendous finish in traffic. Allen's got 21.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Give it up for your Heat dancers.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Miami. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, the Nets. They have a lot of ground to make up.
And right now for Brooklyn, nobody was calling on them to kind of set the world on fire. But even those modest expectations have yet to be realized.
Yeah, you know, Greg, it's been a shame for their fan base, too, because they haven't really had much to be optimistic about to this point.
Now, here is Bargnani. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. No good from Lee.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Allen drives in. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Thaddeus Young. The Heat have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. And Allen drops them both. Nets trail by 13. Lee passes to Jack. Smith sets the pick for Jack. And the Nets miss again.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Lee kicks to Jack. And there's the pass to Smith. He feeds it to Lee. Allen against Jack. That's good. Jack's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Okay, Miami, now coming out of the court are your Heat dancers. Let them hear ya.
And let's step back for a second to look at the top shooting point guards in basketball this season. Freak number 1.
And he's been even more accurate with his shooting than he's been with his passing. Just a terrific percentage from the field.
And, Greg, this isn't a power forward we're talking about. I mean, this is a point guard. He's knocking down shots from 20 feet like they were layups.
It's stolen by Jack. Out to the wing. Smith sets the pick for Jack. Shoots off the screen. Connects. The jumper drops. Jack's got 12.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him. He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Here's Jack following the basket by Freak, and Young kicks to Lee. Pass to Smith. Back to Lee. 4 on the shot clock. And Jack, here we go. No luck. Nice D from Bosch.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
And it's been the difference. That's what's enabled them to build such a big lead, no doubt about it.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Outside Jack. Picked by Bargnani. And Jack kicks to Young. The feed to Lee. Young dishes to Bargnani. Jack inside the line. Again, the miss by Jack. The Heat leading by 15. Allen, the open look. And Lee pulls it down.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And Jack kicks to Young. There's 37 seconds left here in the third quarter. Feeds it to Lee. Here's Jack. Miami grabs the miss. Allen's got his third rebound tonight. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. That's good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Jack against Allen. And Jack kicks to Bargnani. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Heat lead by 17. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. As we get going here in the fourth quarter, the final quarter of play can change everything. Nets trail by 17. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Johnson. Lee out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Robinson in at the 4 spot.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
It's Allen with the drive. And he goes in for the dunk.
And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
Lopez a screen. And Bogdanovich kicks to Lee. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And Wade slams it in.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Nets trail by 19. Robinson sets a screen for Johnson. Lee left side. He's looking for Lopez and finds him.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The first free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. It's Allen on the wing, covered by Lee.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Lee against Allen. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Miami.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those. They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
And defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
For his Doris.
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Lionel Hollins gave to his team during that last break. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Johnson. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. With the minutes ticking down and the deficit still a big one, those adjustments have to be a chance worth taking, Kevin.
All right, Doris. Now here's Lopez. Shoots. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Miami leading by 19. Allen inside the three-point line. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Boy, Lopez hunkered down and anchored in on that pick.
Okay, Miami, now coming up the court are your Heat dancers. Let them hear ya.
Miami's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Dang passes to Allen. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
Move the ball.
Back to Dang. Green gets a screen from Allen, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, those 5 turnovers, more than you like to see. And the idea of setting a screen on that play was right, but just poor execution.
Yeah, it just can't be a hard screen at all costs. There is a legality to how you set a screen, so you've got to be inside of both lines, legal and hard.
And Miami making a change here. Bosch is checked in.
Certainly that shot well within his range.
I would hope so.
And especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
Allen's shot is off.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Lopez a screen. Johnson against Dang. Johnson inside. Count the bucket.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
The Heat leading by 14. The drive by Allen, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you've talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
You know, I look at it this way, guys. It seems to me there are more high flyers at guard than anywhere else in the league these days.
Lee, a tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want. I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire. Here's Bogdanovich. Wade is covering.
Johnson the screen. But they get it back. Pass to Lee. Over Allen. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
But they're still in this one, fellas. Can they pump it up a notch here in the clutch?
Shot on the wing, and another basket for Miami.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Heat.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
They knocked down their shots. I mean, a little luck didn't hurt either. A lot of their 50-50 shots went in the basket.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
But, Greg, still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Allen. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Now here's Allen, following the miss by Brook Lopez. And that one falls for Allen. And a new group in for the Heat. Jarnell Stokes, he's checked in for Whiteside. Josh McRoberts comes in for Chris Bosh. Winslow's checked in for Luol Deng. And it's Green in for Dwayne Wade. And then for Brooklyn, Jason Smith, he's checked in for Lopez. Mack comes in for Bogdanovich. And Shane Larkin subbed in for Lee. Passes it to Larkin. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. There's a screen by Robinson. Here's Mack. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Here's Allen. Misses the layup. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and Clark the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans, too, Kevin, gave their team a tremendous lift. I mean, they never gave up on it. From the opening tip until the end of the game, they were in it. And that certainly helped this crew get to the W.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Chris, tell us a little bit about the philosophy behind your game and how this team works so well together.
Well, I mean, it's just energy and belief. It's the belief system. You know, we all work hard. I work extremely hard, and you know, when I can go out there and just play and don't think about it and play with energy, you know, good things happen.
Chris, congratulations. Kevin, over to you.
Doris, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now we send you to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's standing by in our studio.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you Freak. He simply had a dominant third quarter, and it quickly became apparent he wanted to exert his control over the tempo of the game.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of...
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.